So we're back for episode 5 of the podcast. Who'd have thought we'd get to 5 episodes? I'm amazed we've kept up with this every week. And I'm sure is long-time viewers of us must be amazed as well. They must have thought they're saying they're doing it every week, but how long is that going to last? Well, so far we appear to be doing it well, so we're going to try and keep this up. Anyway, this week, news and that. Well, we'll cover the news and that. Topic is going to be the favourite figure from each Doctor. So we don't have to own it either. This will be a rule. So if the figure we really want and we know is really good, then we can say that one. And then the review is going to be, because it's its 50th anniversary on what day, Lennon?
The 10th of August.
So that was yesterday for us, but for you, I think it'll be 2 days ago. The 50th anniversary of the Dominators. So we're going to be reviewing that today. And then we're going to review all of season 6 when its 50th anniversary comes up. And we'll start, basically, we'll review 50th anniversaries of stories. Seems like a good plan. Anyway.
Start doing it with Pertwee.
Yeah, which, of course, well...
That's a while away.
Yeah, that's a while away. But when, you know, the big spearhead, which is, of course, the greatest, not just story ever, but I just think thing to exist.
Greatest
when
Doctor
that
Who
comes
related
around,
object.
That'll be a special podcast.
Yeah, well, definitely.
Anyway, that's about it for our little intro thing, what we like to do. And I think the music this week, is it you, Lennon, or is it back to me?
Yeah, it's Lennon.
We haven't really kept up the order of this, have we?
It's the Scottish lad.
Is it Lennon?
It's Lennon.
It's Lennon.
Okay.
It's
okay.
Lennon.
Lennon's music. God, this could be Doctor Who, or this could be just some spanking. God knows what.
I don't know what Lennon's into. It could just be like
Someone going, Lennon.
Lennon, killing.
Because that never happens in videos. No one ever.
No one hit.
Lennon.
Alfie, your audio's a bit tinty.
Well, you're a bit titty, so
Tinty.
I think we should end this.
Yeah, but
Right?
Direct for him, so it's okay.
Pardon me.
Anyway,
What?
best stop. Well, I mean, what I was going to say we best start getting serious, but that ain't going to happen, is it?
Never.
Anyway, enjoy the podcast.
Yeah.
So it's dinners. So the news for this week is pretty simple for us. All we really know about is there's been supposedly the new Tardis interior. Now, before we have a bit of a moan, because it's us, I'm going to say what I think, the truthfulness of this. Well, I think the best way to cover it first, how truthful we think this is. A, it is clearly a CGI render, therefore not the real thing. And I was thinking this could be one of the supposed possible new designs, because when on a TV show, on a film, they design something, they will get lots of different designs and they will present them to the whoever is in charge of the final design and go, right, what do you think? And he'll go, that one now. And he'll most likely in this case, if this is a CGI render of something that isn't going to be used, he would have gone, right, make renders of those 3, I want to see them in more detail, and he'll choose from that. That's what this could be. Or it could be the new interior, and I pray to God it's not. But anyway, what about how truthful do you think it is? We'll start with Lannan.
What do I think? Well, it's the worst new series console. I thought they can improve it. I didn't really like Matt Smith or Peter Capaldi's one, to be honest. I just thought it was dull.
Well, not Matt Smith's first one. Matt Smith's first one's brilliant, I think.
No, I made the second one.
All right.
I just don't like it.
It's just, everyone says, oh, it harks to the classic days. Where's the white roundels?
Exactly.
Where's the nice shiny lights? And everyone says, yeah, well, the TARDIS was overlit. I don't give a shit. No, it wasn't really, because the TARDIS has always been a vibrant place. You know.
Exactly.
That's because it's fucking half 9. We're still not doing the news. Anyway, yeah. You were saying?
It's just, why? It's horrible. It's like, it looks so empty as well. Like, you've got this small, tiny little console with like 6 supporting struts or whatever. They didn't even support the console. They've just got this massive, like, confusing shaped wall around it, and it's fucking horrible.
What it looks like to me It's like there's 5 claws attacking McGann's TARDIS if you got it out of the prop room today from 1996, and it's been placed in the Hall of Mirrors from the 5 Doctors. It was done in CGI. This is what the special edition was going to look like until they went no makeup. This is what the. I think I said the room itself is okay. You know, we've had worse rooms, but the console really is giving me deep sea vibes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
The console isn't a deep sea vibe thing. The console should, in all honesty, McGann's I think got the with the rotor going into the roof perfect. They didn't need.
Agreed.
I think Tennant's one's okay, a little bit too busy. Matt Smith's first one, the console itself, I don't really give a shit about. The newer one is okay, but again, the colour I don't like because shiny or dull grey. It's just dull.
Yeah.
I think it's not arty. It's not. Yeah, it works with Cybermen really.
Uh,
But yeah, it also seems to be a bit of water splashing about.
yeah, that's the. What is that on the ground? Is it semen?
Scene.
What?
What is that stuff on the ground? Is it semen?
Oh, here we go.
Semen?
Someone's been coming in the TARDIS.
Calm down, Peter Capaldi. You've only been on with a child actor once.
That's a good point of love.
It's it reminds me of an extra set from Dragonfire.
Yeah, that's what it looks like as
You
well.
know, Kane's gonna come running around with a melted face. And McCoy might turn up again. That's all what we want. Don't forget Mel.
I mean, the rotor.
The rotor looks. You know what it reminds me of? It looks like they've got the console of the junk TARDIS and just put this crystal
yeah.
rotor.
No, because the junk TARDIS, although a bit, junky,
It has
actually had merit to it. This doesn't. This just
it
looks
had
shit.
a
The console
child's
does.
keyboard on it, Luke. A child's keyboard. I'm happy this doesn't have a child's keyboard.
Well, fair enough. Well, you might do. We can't see the other side.
Well, on the toy it has a child's keyboard with little stars.
I'm on about this.
Oh. We can only
Not
hope
the
it
actual
has a
fucking.
child's... We can only hope it has a child's keyboard. That's how they do the theme song. Do 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 do.
They should do. Instead of using all this, we've used this orchestra, we've used this many musicians. Fuck it, get a keyboard and just go in a room and make something.
Do
Exactly.
do do do. Design a TARDIS.
I know what it is. Dreams has had a sale on its mirrors and they've gone, fuck it, we'll have them.
Guys, we've got to get down to Wix before that. Doris, she's trying to get their mirrors.
See, the very top, it looks to me, the very top looks like a greenhouse dome. I know what it is. It's the Eden Project.
Oh my god. Why does it look frosty? Like at the bottom of the crystal, it looks like you got frost there.
Scene where the TARDIS is getting flooded.
I
And
hope
it's accidentally.
Yeah.
I think
Oh.
they just go
Why
three
the water
people.
coming out the side. I don't know. Or maybe it's leaking.
Oh, ho, ho, that's what she said.
It appears to have burst at one end. It's reflecting in the mirrors at the side.
What?
Basically.
Something just burst at one end.
Whoa!
Whoa! Someone got too excited with some Loom bands.
What?
Don't mind it. Let me get the
don't
photo.
search that up, Alfie.
Let me get the photo.
Oh, dear.
Let me get the photo.
Wait for it, wait for it.
Oh my
My
God.
bated breath.
How did like it burst? Here it is.
I'm not looking for whatever that thought this is.
No, just
Why isn't it coming up? Please come up. This needs context. This joke needs context.
This picture needs. Oh right, that's not worrying at all. I'm. This.
And
exactly
why
as I was proud to stretch 27 loops. This is not me speaking. I'm reading.
This is him speaking. I'm showing a photo of a cat in a taco hat, and he's telling me about its Loom bands.
I was proud to stretch 27 loom bands around my
Coccyx.
and then the end of a thing that goes dong burst.
That's all. That's
I got what felt like a blood vessel popping in the.
tip.
No.
Why
No.
does it? Why did that remind me of when you said, "Oh, it burst at one end"?
So we've got a new console room to a man in the sun.
Newspaper.
It's 27 million bands.
Can we note that it's a Sunday Sport exclusive interview?
We've gathered that much. Oh, he's called Andrew.
Andrew. Oh, if any was called Richard.
I was going to say that photo has more than 27 loom bands in. Right. Anyway, back to the console room. You know, are we the most unserious Doctor Who thing on the internet?
We
I
are.
don't think so. Maybe, but
For our age, I think we're getting there.
we are certainly.
Oh, do you want to see my first colorization?
Oh wait! Oh my!
Here we
fuck
go.
it.
You
Go on, we haven't got
ready?
time for this. We've got
1 minute.
Oh
please.
fuck it! No one gives a shit about the news.
So here's my
This better be coming on screen as well.
here's my Power of the Daleks colorization. Oh no, I can't show
Why have you made pop art? It look weird. Why does it look weirdly good? That's annoying.
1 minute.
You've done it.
Yeah, look, he's done another pretty good one.
Oh, it was from the classic episode Fury from the Deep. It was this classic image of them walking down there, and I've
What's the colour?
converted it into colour. I'm looking.
Oh.
There it is.
I'm just waiting for a bunch of cocks come on screen. To be honest, with it being you, Alfie.
He just started fanning around with it.
Right, I got up to Jamie's costume, and then I thought I just can't be arsed anymore.
Why does Jamie look like he's shitting literal bricks? These better be flashing up on screen, otherwise this is gonna be really boring for people.
I was really proud of the cliff line.
It looks good, but can I just say, news on the new TARDIS interior doesn't call for Alfie's colorizations slide.
Oh my god, we should have in the news section Alfie's colorizations. Dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Tobias Vaughan should be wearing a red suit with blue trousers.
Oh my god, but this is going to be a section now.
Just every week, we need a jingle.
Oh my god,
We need a
no, we
jingle
need to
for
make
it.
it now. Come on,
And
let's-
it needs to be sung by some. That should be a competition. If you want to sing Alfie's colorization jingle.
the jingle. We got to come up with the jingle now. Just make a bit of a interactive podcast.
Yeah, so this is the very serious Doctor Who news segment.
Oh,
We're now going
I
to look for a
haven't
jingle
even-
for Alfie's colorizations of black and white 62.
We don't care about that bloody crystalline TARDIS. We don't want that. We don't want the hole in the wall. It's not bloody supermarket sweep of Dale Winton. I don't want that.
As you can tell, Alfie's a bit ticked off.
I
He
am.
is.
I am.
I love you just give up after a bit.
Oh,
He's like,
no.
fuck it, it's fine.
Wait, wasn't Dale Winton? Did he do hole in the wall?
Who did hole in the right down below? Who did hole in the wall?
1 minute, I'm searching it. Hole in the wall. I'm pretty sure it was Dale Winton. No, it's an actual. Why is loads of places got what? Hole in the wall curtains. When did
Oh
Dale
my
Winton do
God.
That's a problem. I think you've got a hole in your wall. Curtains isn't the answer.
that?
I think windows.
There's got to be like a. What?
Wikipedia page, surely.
Yeah, there is.
For fucking hell.
It was Dale Winton. I knew it.
Dale-
Dale Winton.
I'm bored.
Dale
I'm
Winton. So, those
Anyway,
of you who don't know, in this Doctor Who news segment, Dale Winton was the one who did Hole in the Wall.
and Dale Winton designed this new TARDIS. Actually, is Dale Winton still alive?
Anyway, I think we should probably be moving on to the merchandise.
Actually,
are we going to have a
we haven't
bit of
cons-
music, or are we just going to move on straight into this?
We haven't
from this?
constructed our jingle.
Should we just move straight on to it?
Let's just move straight on. So,
Dale Winton died on the 18th of April 2018.
For fuck's sake.
Dale Winton's dead.
Dale Winton's dead.
Dale Winton's dead.
Who's gonna do Supermarket Sweep now?
Dale Winton's dead.
Dale bloody Winton is dead.
He's fucking dead.
Lennon, what? May he rest in peace. I always loved him sweeping that supermarket.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, I remember it. Oh, I remember now.
Do you remember
Remember
when
when
you
it
hear
was
that
news.
beep? Supermarket sweep, and then he like starts dancing or something.
Yeah.
merchandise.
So,
Uh,
this week we've had some exciting pieces of merchandise announced. To begin with, we've had a Doctor Who Time Lord backpack. Now, if you want to look like a complete tool at school, this is the backpack for you. It has the seal of Rassilon, along with... Is that a camouflage sort of thing I see on the front?
No, it's not. It's
Oh,
the
no,
word
it's
Time
more
Lord.
Gallifreyan gubbins.
Ooh,
You have
ooh.
blue things on your zips so you don't lose them, and a TARDIS keychain.
Can we not note
If you
that?
want to be bullied at school for the rest of your life, wear this for one day, and that can be your life.
Can we also
Moving
note
on.
the Time Lord topography on top of it, all over it, so you can't escape from the fact that it's a Time Lord backpack.
Doctor Who Mad Libs, bigger on the inside. Way up.
Wait, what?
What?
Where's this?
We have Oh, we need to do an episode on this. Actually, just thinking about it, and we need to make it really bad.
Oh, also, can
when
we
it goes stuff
note
like a noun, elf.
noun stubby? That what?
Just be laughing about the word noun because why not?
Can we just
We've
say...
also had something we've not seen anything announced of recently. That's a calendar. We've not seen any calendars at all. This is the 2019 calendar. The desk pad official 2019
Oh.
calendar.
How many calendars do we need?
I
How
think
many have
need
we
about
had? Alfie, you're the
30.
calendar man. How many have
Like,
we had?
I'm a
Yeah,
cal-
he's the calendar.
Okay,
We've had
you
about
carry
7, I
on with
think.
this, and I'll go in into my calendar collection. Oh, we need Alfie's
Why is that a
calendar.
thing?
The sad thing is, Alfie does have a calendar collection of past calendars that go way too far back for any health to be
And he's
sort of
got
there.
his sticker collection and his book collection.
Oh yeah, guys, we need a calendar jingle now. We've had 10.
Enjoy it.
We've had 10 calendars this year, and it's
That's-
What?
Can I just say, if you own all 10 of those, this is coming from fellow Doctor Who fans who own way too many figures and books and DVDs. Seriously, check yourself in somewhere.
I
Because
thought you were about to say check yourself
buy
out. I was like,
10
what?
calendars,
Oh my! I know.
and if you've got them sealed still, there's no hope for you. But if you've opened them, there's a small glimmer of hope.
Well, I better find where the nearest mental hospital is then.
Your nan's is going to buy them all.
Oh no! Oh, she loves me buying me candles. Oh, candles!
Candles.
She buys me
What?
sacrificial candles.
She buys them scented candles. for
Can
his
we
band
also
now.
note that the Mad Libs
Oh.
title, bigger on the inside, can we note if we replace the word inside with outside, that's my autobiography title. Bigger on the outside.
What does it mean?
No one knows.
What's it bigger than?
Bigger than the outside? Bigger on the... What?
Wow.
It's bigger on the outside.
I
It's...
just agree it was an innuendo and move on.
Wait, what? It was just... It wasn't...
We've had the Doctor Who official 2019 diary. Now, I don't know about you, but I think every Doctor Who fan has thought, you know what I need in my life? I need a TARDIS with a big fucking 19 on the bottom square.
Can I just note one thing? If that was a white 19, I would be fucking out of there. Because it's mustard and custard yellow, I'm up for that shit.
Look, you know what colour it is? It's Colin Baker coat yellow.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh, is that a
Oh,
note? Give
it's
him a minute.
a slim pocket diary.
A slim pocket. diary. I'll tell you what slim is,
100%.
considering I'm fucking size of a drain hole.
100.
175 by 90, that's the size of my foot.
Oh, I thought you were going to
Um,
say something like, oh, you know what? Size of the foot. My size of the pinky
Wow.
finger.
We now also have Doctor Who, The Women Who Lived.
Wait.
Now,
Oh, nah.
Wait. Can we
The
just
Women Who
mention
Lived.
the 100% official licensed merchandise?
Now, can I just say, if this book has Casuarina in, there's been a serious misprint, but the I'm the only one who's laughing at that. Can I just say, who is this aimed at?
It's written by
I-
Crystal D. That's how you can find out who it's aimed at now.
I thought it said Simon Garfunkel, then I thought, fucking hell, they moved on. Written by Crystal D.
It's written by Crystal Dick.
Yeah. No, Crystal D.
Yeah.
I mean, the only Doctor Who books I buy that can play history because they're interesting. I don't. So this is just biographies of women from new series Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
No,
got
but
little
is
illustrations.
Anything
There's
more
no-
dull,
as well.
boring, and uninteresting?
There's no Perry. There's no Joe. There's no Zoe.
So
there's-
the only decent companions bar Donna, Bill, and maybe
Queen
Rose
Nefertiti's.
Swan.
Queen
Yeah.
Nefertiti's there. Queen F
There's
for
not-
titties there.
Not even Ace.
Queen F for titties there.
Yeah.
She's not even a companion.
Queen
It's
F for
not even
titty.
fucking-
Queen F for titty.
Right. Who
She's the-
watched Dinosaurs in the Spaceship and thought, well, I know who I want the backstory on?
Yeah.
Queen F
The
for titty
best
is my favourite companion.
Also, the one in the front, I'm guessing is from the new series. Who gives a fuck about her at this
Guys,
point?
guys, I've got a question.
There's also Missy.
Yeah.
That's not a companion.
Guys, I've got a question.
There's the actual Doctor. That's not a companion either.
I think it's called The Women Who Lived. I don't think it's companion based.
Also, Donna's there. She technically didn't live in the Doctor's mind. There's Amy. She a bit dead. There's Osgood.
Where's
also a bit dead.
Rose? Where's Rose on the cover?
Yeah, there's not even Rose on the cover, which is arguably still the
got
most
bloody-
famous new series
You got
companion.
Idris.
There's no- Also, where's Martha?
Yeah, exactly.
You
Where's,
got-
that's another one, to be fair. Martha is a good companion. Pretty much all the Davies companions, bar Series 2 Rose, are pretty good.
The prick. Yeah.
Amy's okay in Series 5, to be fair. It's just Series
Series
6.
7. She's a bitch.
Rory's a better companion in that series.
Yeah.
I wonder if
yeah.
we're gonna get
Clara's
Rory.
okay until you get to something called Series
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
And Bill was actually pretty good throughout all
She's
of
good.
Series 10. She was quite, I don't want to say relatable because she really wasn't for us because none
She
of us
was
are
like,
You were
I
lesbian?
thought Belle was a standard companion. I felt like
Yeah.
she was.
I think the thing about making a lesbian, it was Moffat going, here, let's be diverse, but
Yeah.
it wasn't in your face.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know.
That was a good thing about
I
it.
think
It was-
it
It was
might-
like, we have to establish she's a lesbian in the first episode.
it
Fair
helps
enough.
Luke
You're
a
gonna say
lot.
that.
Yeah.
And then all I can think about is in Thin Ice. No, not Thin Ice. Eaters of Shite.
Oh,
And the ending of the Doctor Falls.
Oh yes, of course.
Luke.
Yeah?
Got a little question for you. On most of these, it says 100% official license merchandise. What about if it's 99% official license merchandise?
What
Albeit,
is 99% official? Yeah, 100%.
why is it 100%? Can't it just be official license merchandise?
67% official license, so it's
That's
kind of pretty
1%.
much, pretty official.
Basically.
It's just
Oh, we should
you
name-
can't have the Cybermen in it. That's how official it is.
Oh, I know what we should do. We should put on our description 199% official license merchandise. It's just actually not licensed by the BBC, but they can't say anything because it's 99%. It's not 100%.
Also, that has been released this week is World Games, the Pfizer Pompeii set, and the emoji bots. So if you really like those obscure New Series episodes, which really aren't too amazing, then these are the things for you. You have those emoji robots, which really just, what the fuck even were they? They were little alphas running around, all stuck
Yeah,
in
there
that,
was service spots.
but crossed their path and they were fucking deadly, just like Alfie.
Yeah, you better watch out. Slinky,
You will
slinky.
put your
through-
face on many things.
Luke, do you remember what it was like at a Comic-Con running through the...
Anyway, the Pfizer Pompeii one, I can't be able to click on it, but I think you get the fiery thing, you get one of the sister people, and you get the stony person. The fiery thing, it's basically just it looks like a Ben 10 thing, if I'm not going to lie.
the pyro
The woman covered thing, they're basically just Padme's servants from the Phantom Menace. and the stony person, It's just the hand of fears growing a body. Moving on. Lethbridge Stewart, Scary Monsters. What? I don't know what this is. Because, we're well prepared for this stuff. Available to order. Fuck me, there's a fucking...
What are you on? I don't know what you're going on about, to be
From
honest.
the classic era of Doctor Who, Lethbridge Stewart, The Laughing Gnome.
The Laughing Gnome. I
Scary
don't think
Monsters,
I don't
Simon
think
A.
we've caught
I
up
can't
on
even
this.
read that. Forward.
Has Brigadier writ this? Is this like-
I'm very confused.
I'm gonna have a look because it looks like a photo from Sarah Jane Adventures.
What's a Laughing Gnome got to do with... it don't matter. It might be a decent book, we don't know. And then finally, B&M, we've had even more broken. And that's the merch.
B&M.
Well, being there, they've released a product causing the prices, so if you've got £20, buy that for Doctor and Tardis.
Well, it's actually $19.99, so I think you should get your facts right before you do this podcast, Lennon. Do you want to get out of the podcast?
Yeah, get your fucking facts right. Everything's very serious here.
I said
Yeah.
£20.
It's
Luke, I think we need a
99.
note. I think we need a
Be
vote.
more specific.
I think we need a vote. Is Lennon out?
I think he's out.
I think he's out. Bye, Lennon. Get out of this call.
Whoa, whoa,
right
whoa,
now.
whoa, 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 whoa. We need to get the votes in. We need to get the the number will come at the bottom now. Calls cost 25 pence. The line don't call until the line opens. The line will open later on. The line closes at I think 11 o'clock tomorrow night. So get your votes in now, and we'll see if Lennon's out. So Lennon, how do you feel about your chances?
No one's going to vote for it. So if no one,
I'm sorry, I
if no
didn't
one
have a fact check.
votes,
Please forgive
it's
me.
out. And
I meant 1999.
So now we're going to move on to the topic for this week, which is the best figure from each individual Doctor. We said the rules at the start of the podcast, so yeah, let's get into it. But first, here's a bit of music. God knows what it is. So we're back for the topic, and this topic is the best figure from each Doctor.
right, before we start, can we just say one thing? Lennon, stop munching on your Pringles.
You stop munching as well.
You can't hear me munching.
Well, I've no more munching in this podcast. None.
What?
Don't know.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, topic. So let's get on with it. So for the first, let's jump straight into it. First Doctor, best figure ever from the First Doctor is a piece of piss. It is the 10th planet Cyberman.
Is this just character options, or is it Day Pollen figurine collection?
No, just character options.
Character options.
Well, you should
Yeah,
have
we probably made
specified
that.
that.
Just character options, and we're only going 5-inch scale.
Okay. I've got a soft spot for the Mechanoid, even though I don't own it.
All right, I'm still going to 10th planet Cyberman though, because it's just.
I don't know because there's not real apart from Daleks. There's not really much range.
I tell you an underrated one that I actually quite like. I like the Robo Man. I find that a really good
Same.
figure.
I think that's quite
It's
good.
the best Hartnell figure.
Oh, actually, black and white Hartnell. Yeah,
Oh, I hate those figures. I think they look really.
Same.
I'm just saying it 'cause I own it.
Do I give a shit? No.
No, I'm gonna say Robo Man because I think that's a really good figure.
Better than the
Uh,
Planet Cyberman.
Okay, I'll go with 10th Planet Cyberman.
No, I'm just saying. I'm shocked that you think that's better.
Okay.
Although the
oh!
is good.
The saucer, the Supreme Controller from Television.
Yeah, he's cool.
I like that one because I've
10th
got
planet figure. Just the best. You all for you going Robo Man then?
I'm gonna stick with Robo Man. I want to be controversial.
Different. So second Doctor then. It's gonna be Cyberman again. It's the invasion one for me.
Ooh.
Again, these two are
Oh.
pretty easy. Then, I think.
Wait, is the two Doctors Troughton classed as a sixth Doctor figure or a second Doctor figure?
What?
Is it the two Doctors Troughton? Is that a?
Two Doctors.
Would that be a sixth? That's like the three Doctors.
We'll go
Hartnell.
whatever
Is that how-
whatever the Doctor was when that story was. So that one's a sixth Doctor figure.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Tomb Cyberman because I quite like Tomb Cyberman.
I've got either Ice War or Tomb Cyberman.
Make your choice.
Tomb Cyberman is my favourite design.
Alright, well, that seems like them for us. A YouTuber for the Tomb Cyberman. But I think the Cybermen are a winning trend here. Third Doctor, I think I know. I think the Auton.
Obvious.
However, Lynx is a fucking good figure.
He is.
So is Omega.
Yeah, great
Spock
sculpt.
is a cool figure.
Platinum Dark Supreme.
I've got 3.
I was going to say he's good as well.
I've got 3. Right.
No, this is just your way of being different, isn't it? You can only fucking have one.
Okay, can I just have 1 and 2 honourable mentions then?
No, fuck off with the honourable mentions.
You just been like, oh yeah, I like the Auton, but guess what? I like the Lynx too.
I haven't decided what my number one pick is yet. Not bad.
Okay, calm it down. I know you've had a Cronenberg.
Oh, don't! I told you, don't mention the drink.
Bleep that out.
Oh,
Alfie.
I mean, I know you've had an apple juice, but
I've had an apple juice.
he's had an
Anyway,
apple juice.
I'm gonna go Auton Spearhead just because it's such a fucking cool figure.
Even though it's not the season 7 Brigadier looks quite nice, even though it's not came out yet.
Oh, really? Is it better
Yeah.
than the Planet Supreme? Better than the Drash Egg? Better than
But
Bok?
I'm happy they're doing it because it's a variant that I've been wanting for years. I don't know. It's my favourite era figure, so it's kind of a hard choice.
Well, the Sea Devil is a good one, no, to be fair.
The disembodied Axon, the orange one. I love that figure. It's very
I
cool.
got it, but fair enough.
Because it's like my favourite thing. I'm a platted out Supreme.
Fair enough. What about you off? What you're going with?
Right. I've got a few Pertwees I like. I like the Sea Devils Pertwee. I like
Well, that's the best Pertwee figure there has ever been, but yeah.
the Three Doctors Pertwee. And the Death to the Daleks Pertwee. They're my favourite Pertwees, but I'm going to have to go with Auton as well, because he was my favourite figure for a while. Until Creamcoat Silver
He's
came.
so cool. Like, he's I want to get 3 more and have 6, because I believe that's only the one. I might get 7 just because I'm awkward. They look so cool when there's more than one of them. And I
Yeah.
can't believe they're getting a repaint. That's so cool as well. Anyway, moving on to the 4th Doctor. Now, this is where it gets hard because there's a lot
Yeah.
of figures.
Oh, hard.
I think Commander Store is a good one. K1 Robot's brilliant.
Oh yeah. Sutek, Cranoid.
The
Genesis
4
set.
figures themselves are pretty much just pretty
Yeah.
solid. The Vok robots are amazing.
Season 18 Tom. He's a good one.
He's good. The Davrosses and the Daleks are all stellar.
Hmm.
But I think do I go with something that I haven't got? Because I like the Michael Wisher Davros. Also like Luca Scaroff. So yeah, there's a lot of good figures. But I think it would probably have to go to... This is hard.
I know it is.
Oh, that's what she said.
Fuck off.
Stop.
Sutek is a really good figure. I'm proper Sutek, not shitty one. Mr. Sin's really good. All the Leela era figures. Excuse me, are fucking brilliant. I mean, the Fenderline is really cool. This is tough. I think that when it comes down to it, for me, I don't think you're going to beat the Vok robots. The green
Glowing
standard
eyes.
Vok robots. I think they're the best figure.
They're funky.
K1 Robot.
I quite like Genesis Tom with the trench coat. With
It's a horrible. The waistcoat's wrong and that. It's a horrible figure, but it's all right.
with the mutant though, it looks quite nice on the shelf. But I might go with. Oh, imagine if I went with this Destiny of the Daleks, Tom Baker. That would be.
Well, that's.
Why did you just go
bit controversial.
Like you were thinking? Oh yeah, it's quite a good figure. What?
No, it's a bit of a controversial choice, Alfie.
No, I'm not gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with Season 18 Tom. Because I love Season 18 Tom.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't own it, so I think if I owned it, I'd probably enjoy that. I'd like that figure more.
Thank you, Lennon.
Lovely.
Also,
Anyway,
Robert-
so what are we saying then to recap? For me, it's the Vok robots, the green ones.
hold on, I'll be interrupted by a helicopter.
Wow.
We can't hear it.
SWAT team comes down on the roof, kicks down the door. Caleb, we've come for you. Caleb, we've come for you. We've heard you've been kidnapped for 7 years. Quickly, shoot down the weird one. Shoots Len in the head.
For fuck's sake.
I
Fuck me,
guess
it's
we
the
need
Matrix.
guess we need a new member. Is anyone up for it?
Anyway, what are we saying then? What are we saying? Oh, you're gonna fucking blank me, are you?
Again.
What are we saying? What is your answer for the fourth
I
Doctor?
was expecting
I'm
Lennon
gonna
to jump him.
I don't give a shit what you're eating. What's your fucking answer?
K1 robot.
Okay. What about you, Alfred?
Season 18 Tom Baker from season 18.
We'll just so we could clarify. Right. Fifth Doctor. This is where it gets a bit easier because there ain't much fucking choice. Earthshock Sardman. It's gotta be.
Perry.
Oh, fuck off.
I like the Perry.
Just fuck off.
Exactly.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Sharon's Jack.
Editing Alfie. Make sure all the swearing is edited out because that'd be really funny.
That's just editing Alfie. Can you just have a coke on
Editing
me?
Alfie, be our slave and fucking work.
Editing Alfie, don't listen to him.
Anyway, yeah, it's got to be Earthshock Sardman. And how can you say Perry?
I like Perry. No. She's got some nice etheric beam locators.
Fuck's
What?
sake.
Oh, right, being with it.
Well, there's the Termaloid Davros. There's the Supreme Dark from Resurrection.
But
I
that
love both of
Davros
them.
is just not. It's not different, and it's like that and the Revelation one are practically the same figure.
All I can hear is Lennon just going, there's all the Fifth Doctor figures Alfie doesn't own. There's...
Okay.
Little shit who's a bit jealous of people's figure collections.
Oh, yeah.
They hate each other.
We actually do, like behind the scenes. When I went the Toy Fairy, knocked me out and stand that,
We're combined in this podcast. We hate each other in real life. We don't even speak to each other. If I see Alf in the street, I break his legs. This is what happens.
you know, in the Toy Fair, I went to get that Ninth Doctor in green jumper and he headbutted me
Yeah.
and knocked me to the
If
floor.
I saw it, I speed into the ground. I paralysed him from the waist down. Alfie's in a wheelchair now.
Yeah, he grabbed his mum's ankles and swung her at me. And she was like, "No, Luke, not again."
I remember you saying, Alfie, after Luke got the green jumper and everything, Doctor, you said, I really don't regret buying it. No, you want it more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
And you were like, "Oh yeah, Alfie, don't worry. There's a, Time Crash 10." I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay, I'll take that." Even though the Ninth Doctor was the same price. Thanks, Luke. But anyway, let's move aside from us. Wait till Comic-Con. I'm gonna have Dan on my side.
Hang on, have we made the decisions?
Yeah? No, I haven't. Sorry. I don't have that many Fifth Doctor. Mainly my Fifth Doctor collection is Fifth Doctor himself.
Well, it's what you got. You've either got the Fifth Doctor, you've either got Sharon's Jack, you've either got Daleks, you've either got Sardman, you've got Perry, or Davros.
Anthony
And-
Ainley.
Anthony Ainley.
Oh, and Anthony Ainley, yeah.
I'm gonna go with him because I want him.
Anthony Ainley?
Yeah, even though it's a Johnson body.
Fair dues.
For me, I'll go Earthshock Sardman.
Yeah, I think that's... Now, the Sixth Doctor. This is... I quite like the B&M's Attack Sardman because, I don't know, there's something about that figure. I really like it. I don't know why. But then again, the Revelation set is a really good set and all those figures are absolutely outstanding.
Real time 6th.
Still's quite cool. You're going real time, fair enough. That, because you've got a thing for Colin Baker. That gets really weird and sexual at times.
Mm-hmm. You better not come in at 3 in the morning. It just gets weird.
I think I might go Stealth Sardman actually because I quite like the all black Sardman. I think it works.
Apart from the boots.
Yeah, but really, if you wanted to, I could buy a B&M one and just get a big paintbrush
Yeah.
with black.
I'm gonna go. Could I just, before anyone says anything,
For fuck's sake, here we go. Oh, it's Sal.
what?
If he's a sell, I'll cut him.
What? I don't even. What? I
What
was
you
gonna,
say?
I was gonna say 2 Doctors Troughton.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry. Your life is safe for another day.
Jeez Louise. Jesus Louises.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I think Stealth Sardman, just because I remember as a kid always seeing the Sixth Doctor in that figure in Forbidden Planet, and going, oh, I really all the figures, but I really want to own all these one day. And I'm getting there now, which is the shocking thing. And I remember seeing that set. It was always like, oh, that's too much. That's too much money. For 2 figures, too much. Because we were
Did
like
you-
30 quid.
You kept it in the box for ages, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, and then I thought, what's this doing in the box? Out you come, lad.
Whoa.
That was my thought process. I'm not as smart as some people. I just think it's a really, every time I see it, I'm like, I own that thing. Like same with the Sometimes
Yeah,
I own that set now. You know, a thing that set you always wanted.
that's how I was with Dark Eclipse at One Remembrance.
Yeah,
That's
I'm just
how
like,
I am
yeah.
right now.
Another good example of that kind of thing.
I'm still in the process of that.
All the Invasion Sandman figure I wanted him for so long, and now I've got 4. It's like,
Yeah,
same.
if you
For
told me when I was 9, 4 of them, I would have been like, wow. That would have just been like, that is the
same.
great news
Ice,
ever.
Ice Warrior was one I was wanting. I ended up with 3 of him as well.
Same.
I think your childhood does impact what figure you like the most, which is fair enough, I think, in all honesty.
Yeah.
For
Same.
me, this will always be the best run of figures in the classic line, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Anyway, 7th Doctor. It's going to be a figure I don't own because the ones I own I don't particularly enjoy. I mean, they're still nice to have and they're nice and all, but they could be better. Like, if you want more on that, check out my review of them on my channel, and I'll explain why I don't really like them.
Cream coats.
As a good figure, I think it's going to have to be either. You know what? I'm going to go the Supreme Dalek from Remembrance, only because
It looks
there's
nice.
something about Supreme Dalek. All the other ones are a bit beige, just a black dot. That one's got something about it that's just really sort of, classic.
Other than
Doctor.
other than the sculpt not being mixed, it's supposed to be much more like the base is much more taller. It is actually quite a nice figure.
Well, Mark, actually, no, I'll go Imperial Dalek. Yeah, Imperial Dalek from Remembrance, because that as a figure I still really want.
Mm.
I'm gonna
I
stick.
So cool.
But for me, it's a Remembrance set, but I don't know what I pick from it.
Oh, it's just these 4 beautiful figures that neither does Luke and Alfie doesn't own. It's just I can't choose.
Alfie, you're the one who wants it. Luke doesn't really give a shit about it because he'll probably find the 50 quid and get it before you.
That's most
Like they did with the
likely.
Revelation set between both. That was such because I went up to him and I said, because I picked up the Resurrection slipcase and I went, would you take a bit of money off for this? Because it was £8. I want to get it for £5. He said, I'd do it for £6 if you brought some else. Anything else you're interested in? Well, that 50 quid set over there, that interests me a bit, mate. And he's like, I'll do that. I think, he took a £5 off that, didn't he?
The Revelation set was £55 for you.
Yeah, I think something like that. And I'm like, good deal, fuck it.
Yeah.
You've only been in there about 4 minutes. I'd already spent 56 quid.
Special weapons Dalek's nice, but even though the dart on it is not correct, sometimes the talking one's
Yeah,
blind.
but you know what? Fuck it. There you go.
Or Remembrance Ace. I love that figure.
Oh yeah, you do, actually.
That's a point. Yeah, the Ace figures are good, but Silver Daleks. I wouldn't give them any of the figures away, but if it was like 20 Imperial Daleks for both Ace figures, take my Aces.
I would do that definitely.
To be honest, I'd do that. I think with any figure except for a few.
Invasion
I'd
Cyberman.
rather keep my Autons.
Is he Remembrance Ace or something for the Remembrance? Oh, we're forgetting Destroy Imperial Dalek. Well, that's not really.
Yeah.
The Emperor Davros is nice.
I'm just trying to think. Are we missing any figures? I don't think we are from the same.
There's this brown coat. There's the 7th Doctor and Tardis.
Well, there's all the 7th Doctor variants, but they're not my favourite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cream coat Sylvester.
Of course, Alfie. I'm gonna go the Imperial Dalek.
All right. Moving on to the 9th Doctor now.
Well, 8th Doctor.
Oh, 8th Doctor. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've got
the 8th Doctor.
We've got 5. We've got 5. We've got the comic one. We've got the red one. We've got the movie one, and the 2 versions of the 9th Doctor. What's your favourite?
I actually own a prototype of the Master Jizz Snake.
For fuck's sake.
So I think that's my favourite.
I know my favourite 8th Doctor figure.
This flesh goo that you made into a snake.
No, I'm just gonna go the movie one because the only one I'm interested in, only one I'll ever buy. Actually, I'll get a 9th Doctor one, but put it when I get the 13th Doctor set in 20 years' time.
Yeah. I'm not gonna bother with the. It's because it's not from the actual TV show, the comics. I don't even. It's a nice.
Yeah, it's a nice. It should have been a set. Those two, a real time 6th, then Frobisher or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a commemorative thing. The comics.
I'm
Lads.
gonna go. Well, I've only got the one of propaganda. That's well,
Lads,
the TV movie one.
Anyway, Ninth Doctor figures. Best one. But now in the official new series, which of course, I was going to explain the new series. Of course, people know this. Anyway, best figure
Unfortunately.
it's a great
from
series.
it's a piece of piss, isn't it? It's the Reaper.
Oh yeah,
That's fact.
Oh.
the Reaper. So many points of articulation for me to fondle.
I like the doubt.
If he just-
The doubt of.
That
The doubt, I like the doubt of mutant reveal because that was one I was wanting for years and I managed to get it.
Wow, what a
So you're
That's
saying that the best figure.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying it's the best.
fucking
It's one,
recent
it's one that I like.
Have you lost your shite little mind, you fucking Scottish sick twisted piece of shit? That might require some editing, Alfie.
I tell you what, the editor. That's quite a good figure.
It's just Simon
What?
Pegg in a suit.
Yeah, I want that.
Buy the
Well,
Ashen box, you'll
the-
get a better version.
What about Gel? The Gel, not the actual woman, the build
Oh,
one.
it's just a bit of translucent plastic.
I quite like it.
Just because you own it, it's special, you're nothing. Nothing. You're nothing. You're nothing special.
To be honest, you calling me nothing helps my weight.
What?
Yep. That's it.
Anyway, 10th up. This is hard because there's just a few.
Martha in Matt's jacket.
I know what one. Dirty Cassandra.
Oh,
That is just top.
That
top
sounds
notch.
like the start of a dirty
not-
movie.
I think Toby's head unpossessed.
That's actually. Oh, are you being ironic? Because I was about to say
Yeah,
that's quite nice.
Oh, fuck off. You don't like that figure, do you?
No.
Actually,
Yes.
I found that dirty frame Cassandra at Comic Con today. It was 50 pence. I still didn't buy it.
Why didn't you buy
Oh,
it?
you should have, because to be fair, right, it's not that bad.
Imagine if
Like,
they
it
made
gets
it limited
slated.
edition.
Yeah, fair enough for a tenner, but for 50p, it's quite good. It's still a good sculpt. It works.
It works. It's got some
It's not a
wheels.
variant for variant's sake. You know, it's not another fucking 10th Doctor with glasses, but with a certain different coat on.
Different Converse.
The thing is about 10th Doctor variants, you can make some that we don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit depressing that I've considered maybe doing it. Because you can get the sparkly iron glasses and put it on stuff like the brown coat, and brown suit and that kind of thing. It's like, fuck, what am I thinking about? Anyway, best 10th Doctor figure.
Krillitane.
I think.
Nah.
No, yeah.
Maybe Sandman with
think-
arm gun.
was gonna
Heavenly
go with Sandman.
Host. Heavenly Host.
Fuck off.
Banner Cafalata.
Oh, the Sontaran figures.
Really?
Yeah, any of them. I army build them as a kid. I loved the Sontarans as a kid, and the classic ones were a bit, 40 quid each almost. So that was when you were a bit smaller, that's where you had to get. And I like the Sontarans. However, I think the Sandmen probably do beat them for me. I can't think of.
Yeah,
oh no,
I'm gonna.
Scarecrow's good.
Nah, I'm gonna go for the Sandman figures.
10th Doctor in tuxedo.
It's a good figure.
I'm gonna actually.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
lying. That's a good figure.
tell you what, lads. I'm gonna be controversial. Banner Cafalata.
The primeval creature, whatever the fuck it is, the big sort of Ben 10 looking thing. from Fantasy
Pyrovile.
Four. He's cool. You could have had it, but
Yeah. I did.
Alfie looked at it and said, "Oh, I don't know about buying it." As I reached out the tenner and handed it to the woman,
Absolute
still a price,
arse.
and Alfie's face just went, "Oh."
We've got to do like a podcast episode where we just tell stories of Comic Cons. There's plenty.
Child on the table eating quavers and reading a book. That wasn't weird. Tell you
Yeah.
that.
We've only been to 2,
Some
and
get-
we've already got stories.
The Sycorax are good figures though as well.
Sycorax Warrior, not the leader. The leader has that dodgy
Cool.
stuff.
But yeah, I'm going to agree with Lennon. Sideman with arm gun.
Sorry, guys, it's
I was
Astrid
just-
with
I was
apron.
going. I was going Sandman in general, but I guess with the arm gun.
The arm gun, because you can chop it off if you don't like it, so it's not.
Yeah.
Plus, they're more skillfully molded because they have the closed fist and the open fist.
Yeah.
Lennon.
Lennon! We have it on cat. We have it recorded.
No.
Should I edit in the really loud one? So it goes, Lennon.
What? Just the one that killed us? So it's even
In the
louder?
distance,
Yeah.
you can keep hearing Lennon, and then just one really loud Lennon.
If we ever have if someone ever like animates one of these parts, like it
Oh
has
my
her
God.
creeping up behind Lennon. Lennon. Anyway,
Matt Smith. Now this is hard because I like a lot of these figures,
I
crap
don't
or not,
like
but
any
still
of them.
good. The wind figures are cool.
corroded Cyberman.
No.
They're not the best. Even Lennon, who has 14 of the fuckers, won't say that. The Weeping Angel regenerated figures are quite cool. I think I know. The Pandoricus Cyberman, that came free at Argos if you brought the Tardis console set there, because he has a sword in him, which can be held by a Roman soldier and can be pinned up against a wall like on my shelf.
The Matt Smith from the Impossible set with the top hat. I quite like him. He's quite a nice sculpt.
Yeah, but the flares is better.
Oh, Matt Smith in blue
Comes with a
bow
mop and
tie.
everything.
I don't.
It's going to be a paradigm belt for you, isn't it?
I was just about to say, like, the Paradox, even though they're about best design, they've got a great sculpt of figures.
Oh, yeah, you can't knock the figure.
Yeah. Like, it's just literally, like, it's like they took the prop and just shrunk it down, basically. They're that good.
Yeah.
Um,
This is the last sort of hurrah for characters' new series sculpts, which were en masse, I think, pretty stellar.
yeah.
There isn't really a bad figure. Maybe a badly made figure, but not a bad figure.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I know my favourite figure. It's got to be Flesh Goopard.
The 3 stone figures are really cool.
They're funky. You know, nice to
Oh,
display if you've got the
Stone Valley, that's a good
Pandorica.
Because all 3 of them, I remember getting, and they were. I mean, the only problem I have with the Roman soldier is his cape isn't made out of stone. He doesn't have a cape. Where the other, so it's like.
Oh.
But the Cyberman is really cool, and the Dalek as well. They've got a really nice bumpy feel and texture to them. They look.
Oh, that's what she said. Pete Capaldi, what we're gonna choose?
Oh, it's a
I'm
lot.
just gonna say the Missy figures, just so it's not Peter fucking Capaldi.
Because we have 7 pointless variants.
Yeah. So any Missy except the one with that hat, because she just looks demented.
Peter Capaldi from the Time Heist in his black t-shirt.
For fuck's sake.
I've got that figure. Do you want me to tell you what it's just like? The other figure I've got in the dotted t-shirt.
And the other figure that I've got in
There's
the white t-shirt.
The white shirt, which is great.
Black shirt with dots.
White shirt's the best because you don't have the waistcoat.
No, the most accurate one is the purple shirt. Because that's from Night in the Sherwoods.
The fuck?
Anyway,
The
Jodie Whittaker
I don't-
figures, the Kawaii range.
the 12th Doctor. But there's not much choice. So,
There's a lot.
It was a Clara.
I think we have to
I
have
was
a
about to say
comp.
that. It's not a Clara figure though, it's a Jenna Coleman figure. Why? Because she never wore that costume.
I think we need to have a compilation of Lennon going,
Because I'm trying to decide.
there it was again.
Start the Missy figure in a purple dress with a solemn head.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Series 9. No one likes Series 9.
Well, the Series 8 one looks fucking demented.
Series 9.
Right, Jodie, what are we thinking here?
I am the Series 9 goblin. I crawl out of my cave. I spread the cycle inversion. Series 9.
Alright, we get it.
Banal. Okay. Is there anything else we can talk about in this section?
Well, we could possibly. No.
Well-
No.
Oh, no. Should we move
Stop.
on
Okay.
to the Dominators?
Or we're moving on.
Oh wait.
The monumental review.
Oh, are we?
Oh, I'm asking you.
Do you want to? I can. We can
We
pop on down.
can. Lennon, are you? Well, you're there.
Are you up for that? Are you in?
I'm
Are you
yeah,
in the review
ready to-
area?
He's kicking. He's raring to go. He's in
Let's.
some panties.
Well, I
it's all
can
good.
tell you what, lads. We've all
I
got our
don't know why you
clothes on.
fucking said that. Anyway, yeah,
You're
this
drunk.
week we're reviewing. I'm not fucking drunk. This week
You
we're
are.
reviewing the Dominators. I'm drinking water for God's sake.
Oh,
This week we're
That is
reviewing
the
the
biggest
Dominators.
lie.
The brilliant story, and we genuinely mean that as well. Like with Underworld, we aren't taking the piss. We like this story. Well, me and Lennon do. I don't know about Alfie. I haven't spoken to him about it.
I'm drinking
Yeah, we're on to that
water.
review. So take it away with some music by the well
Lenmeister.
by Lennon.
By Lennon.
Galen.
Let's go.
So, our review for this week is The Dominators, the 1968 story. We're reviewing it because on Friday, hopefully this week, when this is coming out, it was episode 1's 50th anniversary. So, for all of season 6, we are going to review it as their episode 1 50th anniversary comes along, if that makes the sense.
Yeah.
The story was by Norman Ashby, produced by Peter Bryant, and directed by Maurice Barry. Maurice Barry, of course, being quite a good Doctor Who director, to say the least. Anyway, I think that just about covers all that kind of stuff that no one cares about, and if they do, they know it. We'll go with Alfie with the plot, I think, will be the next standard move.
Yeah, so the TARDIS materialises on the planet Dorcas, currently under attack from the 2 alien Dominators, who have landed in their spaceship, aided by their robotic servants, the Quarks. And the slave workers, drawn from the native Dorkian population, the Dominators set about drilling boreholes through which they plan to fire rockets into the planet's molten core. Their intention is to drop an atomic seed capsule into the resulting eruption, turning Dorcas into a radioactive mass, fuel for the Dominator's space fleet. The Dorkian councillors, being pacifist, refuse to retaliate, although Cully, the rebellious son of their leader, Senex, had already joined forces with the time traveller. The Doctor eventually defeats the Dominators by intercepting the seed capsule as it drops and placing it on board of their ship, and destroys shortly after taking off.
That's enough, anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much the story of the Dominators, and summed up, not from a website.
No,
Anyway, we'll
not
go, I
from
think,
the original
with...
classic
Well, of
story
course, this
website.
is meant to be a serious review, but like anything else, this ain't gonna happen. Anyway, I think we'll go with Lennon first, as normally I'm the one who takes the reins, but to be honest, I can't be arsed.
I don't know. Well, what should I start with it? Talking about it.
Maybe the episode.
Good start, Lennon, good start.
You're welcome. Don't know do you want me to talk about the cast? Do you want me to talk about episode 1? What's the
Fucking
cast?
anything. Oh,
Just
God.
the story? We're reviewing it. Like, just
Right,
do
yeah.
it.
Lennon,
I remember
explain...
most.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I've watched it too. Come on, even though it's a good story, you know, it's most forgettable. I only remember the main parts.
Right, that's the last time I'd tell Lennon
Right.
he's going first.
Right, Lennon, you're the only one who's ever going to just talk about the episode as a whole now. Just be like, okay, the
I
episode.
can remember.
Oh, this is
I
going to
can
take some serious
I can
editing.
remember the right. I can remember the start when they land, when they meet the.
Were you
Right.
drinking or something, lad?
Right,
And
right.
the
Do you
last
want me
scene
to say it in a
was-
Scottish accent so they think you actually remember it?
Yeah, let's see. We'll
No.
So,
fill them.
fir-
They'll never know. They'll never know. Alfie,
Firstly, the Dominator ship model is marvellous, and I can see one thing. The guys behind the scenes really knew what they were doing. And I like to think that the Dominator ship, not only is it a reused model, I believe. Is it a reused model, Luke?
Well,
it
I
a re-
wouldn't know. Let's consult Alfie. Alfie, what do you think?
I don't think it was a reused model, you stupid shit. You know, people really call you a Who fan. You don't even know basic facts. I'm sorry, I don't watch Doctor Who that often. I only own a David Tennant figure. I don't have big collections like you. Oh
my
yeah.
God.
Oh really, Lennon Versi? You want to be part
Lennon,
of this?
can you laugh and also speak at the same time without any of them combining? Because it's really magical.
Yeah.
This is.
Yes, I
That is
can.
ma-
I can. What? I got two voices now. That was crazy. But I can tell you, yeah, that's crazy, Alfie. Yeah, I have a really small collection, and I just thought if I teamed up with you two, I really could, widen my Doctor Who knowledge because I only know stuff about the RTD era,
Oh
and
my God.
I can tell you one thing I love. It's Fear Her, and I really love that shit. It's my shit. I'm actually addicted to Fear Her. But anyway, back to the Dominators. No, Lennon, don't you dare think you're part of this podcast ever
What?
again. You're out next episode.
This is Alfie's new favourite thing to say that Lennon's out of the podcast. Banners,
Yeah,
he
it
is.
is.
He's
Yeah, it
arranged
is.
parties. It's getting a bit crazy, to be honest. And he could be out, so.
Guess what? I am actually at the podcast. I got the
Oh,
email
no,
yesterday.
the votes still need to come in, don't they?
Oh yeah, they
Like-
do.
like-
Yes, they
Like
do.
I said, lines open at 11 o'clock.
Anyway, as I
Calls
was
cost
saying,
25 pence.
Luke, can you shut your mouth, please? As I was saying, I'm a stupid Scottish shit, and then we just have the adventure team, which I grew to like. And I tell you one thing:
Alfie,
when I
what
was
the
chugging,
fuck is
when I
wrong with
was
you?
when I was chugging on my iron brew, I really connected with them. And I can't really determine the difference as the adventure crew. They were very like my family, tight and wet because of the crash. I just thought,
Right, I'll end this before everyone leaves. So you know
Lennon,
what? I might have to
Lennon,
take the reins once again.
Lennon,
can-
just shut your mouth.
Alfie, you can't. Alfie, none of that didn't make any sense.
It made. What do you mean? You said it. What?
I'm a bit gay, but Alfie.
Yeah,
says
well,
the one-
you just admitted
You
it.
just
I mean,
said it. What?
No, fuck. You know what I meant, Alfie.
You just said it. What do you
Alfie.
want?
Alfie.
Right, I really think you should be out the podcast right now.
so episode 1, I say, as an episode, it's shit. I like the Dominators a lot, but the first episode is really boring. The Dominators, all they do is just stand them out and go, "Yeah, it's good." This three kids die. It's like the start of Jaws, really.
Mhm.
A person goes, "Oh no," and then we see some. To be fair, the dummies of the radiation effects look quite graphic and
Yeah.
they're quite good.
Yeah,
That we
they're-
see.
They're good.
Yeah, I think they're something. Well, the first time I saw them, because I couldn't remember the last time I'd watched this. Well,
I've got a
can, but I
question
didn't.
about 'em
You know,
though.
when you drift in and out of a story.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't remember seeing them.
Luke, I got a
Mhm.
question. Why is for the rest of the kills they kill them in smoke, but this one they like go all gunky?
Because the production management went, "Oh, that's brilliant. Can you do that again? You want to do that? Want to do that again?
It
We're going to do
cost
it once."
It
Haven't got the
cost
budget to
£1
do that.
million.
Yeah. That's probably the reason. Let's be honest. But yeah, so the dummies, they look, quite graphic, quite gruesome. It's good for 60s Doctor Who. I think Troughton in this episode and all of it, in fact, is some of his best. He is. He's better in this than he is in Power, Underwater Menace, the Moon Base, and maybe not Tomb, but he's better in this than he is in the Moon Base.
Mm,
Would you agree? As being the Doctor.
maybe not moon base, but the other ones I can agree. What? Oh, I can agree that he's better here than the other stories, but not the moon base.
Yeah,
As in
it's
the ones
still
that look-
pretty. It's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's Troughton. It's going to be good, but I think his mannerisms are a lot better. I think the relationship with him and he plays Zoe,
Wendy Padbury.
Wendy Padbury. I think it really because this is the first one. Was this straight after Wheel in
Wheels-
Space?
Yeah, it's Will.
Yeah, so of course she's not known them for that long.
Yeah.
And her performance isn't her best. That's agreeable. But they still have a clear bond,
Yeah. First time.
You know
it
what I
prop-
mean?
The first time it properly kicks in is the invasion.
Yeah, but the invasion is probably her best performance in my opinion. But yeah, I think Jamie as well, or Fraser Hines does a really good performance.
Their relationship.
He has some great. I mean, when we talk about episode 4 and 5, he has some really good scenes and dialogue and whatnot. But I'll just talk about episode 1. Obviously, we learn about the radiation effect and how this was a test planet, but it's a really peaceful planet. Dulcus is, which is an interesting thing. It also has a quite good sort of commentary on pacifism and what can go wrong. If you become completely pacifist, when something comes that isn't, you're screwed.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way around it.
Mhm.
Because you see it here. you know, as we obviously progress the story, you know, the Dominators go to the capital and they just can't even stop them, and then they kill and they can't even stop them. Then,
Yeah.
you know, it's a really sort of interesting way of looking at it. I
Mm.
guess it does show the weaknesses. But anyway, that's not episode one. We have three characters. We have a young lad, a young girl, and an older man who we meet, who are working on the
An
island.
older man.
Well, he is an older man.
This sounds like the start of a bad movie. One young man and one young girl.
And they're just testing out the radiation on planet suits effects and whatnot. And they get on with it, and then they're like, "Who fuck are you?" And the doctor's like, "Well, I don't know. I thought what's happened here. I thought you didn't ever use bombs." They're like, "Oh, well, no, we didn't." And there's a lad comes up. "Have you seen what's out there? Fucking massive robot." And they're like, "No, what do you mean it's massive robot? There's not a massive robot. There is." And then the doctor's like, "Oh, let's have a look at massive robot."
He doesn't
they
say
fuck off.
robot, he says robit. He's like, "Oh, there's a robot."
There's a massive robot out there.
Wow. Why is it every time you come to review an episode, you end up going into a
Summing
Cockney
it up,
summary?
summing it up in that kind of act. That's not Cockney.
I don't know what Cockney is.
Cockney is or London and that kind of thing. You know, when everything's a bit high pitched and sounds a bit thick.
You're a Cockney.
Yeah. I won't say so much about it because it's a bit shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's boring. Part one's the weakest part. And I
Part
probably one of
one
the worst.
is the weakest part. No, actually. Oh, I could disagree. I think part two may be the weakest.
I can't remember part two.
Part two is literally 50% of the episode is travelling around in pods. Dawson's talking about holiday homes and Jamie's shuffle escape. But I don't like it. Part one, I think, is really mysterious.
Mysterious.
I bet.
They crash a big dome that looks oddly shaped of I certainly think that 27 Loom bands burst, and then it gets blown up and is.
Talking about them sort of things bursting, can I just say we have the great effect of Jamie being sucked onto the wall, making the Dominators more domineering, yet strapping him to a bed and saying he's going to probe you makes him more savile than scary. I've been waiting to say that line for ages.
Why?
He's been itching to get it. He's like, I want to get this line, and we're like, okay, we'll try. I want to get it in.
But can I say, minus the Dominators' costumes, they are quite scary with the dead eyes and dull faces.
Yeah, but to me, the Dominators seem like a very real villain. They seem like they could exist.
Yeah.
You know, they are kind of like, I'm gonna kill you, and you know what? I don't really fucking give a shit.
Yeah.
I just want to get my job done, and you're pissing me off. But to be honest, though, when they kill most people they kill, you think, thank fuck for that.
Yeah.
Especially like before when they go into the councillor's place, and they were like, you can't do this, and he just goes and kill. And then Dominator kills him, and it's like, I just want him to go in there, slit the throats of all of them except for the director, and go, what fuck's going on here, lad?
Right, Luke, I know you said earlier about the prop or the models not being that great, about the adventure crew, the ship, but I quite enjoy the Dominator ship and all the explosions.
No, yeah, the Dominator ship's good. I'm on about the oddly shaped one.
But the explosion from that there is great. There's a lot of explosions in this.
Yeah,
it's a bit action. It's a bit action packed.
I think episode 2, like I said, does drag it. Episode 3 is really good though. 4 and 5 are the best.
Mm-hmm.
That's agreeable, and I think because you watch this story and you get. I love Doctor Who stories where the Doctor and the companions they land on the planet. You have 3 or 4 characters who they meet, become friends with. Maybe one dies, and you become quite attached, and they become a working group.
Yeah.
You know, they work together. They don't hate each other. There's no disputes, which is like in episode 4 where they all go down to the bunker. It's really cool. They've got their little base operations. Jamie and the other guy go up and kill some Dominators. If they come back down, they have to start digging a hole. They're planning stuff. They've got food, medical supplies, got a bed. If someone gets injured, you know, I think it's a really good sort of setup.
Yeah, definitely. I think that a good setup is
They've got a periscope.
Is having Zoe be split up due to the pod thing. I thought that was a good thing. And do you know when the Doctor acts stupid?
That's brilliant.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
but I've got a problem with this episode being that episodes 2 and 3 just feel like filler, and this could have just been a 4-parter.
That is the problem though with this episode.
Yeah,
it is filler.
it's very like.
It was made to be
and
filler.
Right, I
yeah,
want to.
it was made. It was going to be a 6-parter as well.
I want to say one thing. It reminds me of Ambassadors of Death. There's a lot of filler in that. But
It is out of the 3 37 parters. It is the one that has the most filler.
yeah, but I can say if you get aside from that, it is quite a good episode, and the cliffhangers.
Fuck! I got pins and needles on my toe. Shit.
Welcome to your weekly dose of Luke getting hurt and then going and sounding like Tom Baker every time he gets hurt. Now the cliffhangers in the Dominators is basically a Dulcian bloke with a companion being fired at the Quarks. Like the episode, it's like first it's
Can I
Zoe,
just say
then
though,
it's Jamie.
it's good though because it's like, oh, here's the cliffhanger, you know, and it's nothing like, oh, are they gonna die? It's a good cliffhanger though. It's like, how are they gonna get out of it this time?
Yeah, I thought...
Cliffhangers. A lot of people go, oh, it's crap that because you know they're gonna survive. They're always gonna survive. But cliffhangers like, how are they gonna survive? The best ones is where you go, I have no idea how they're gonna get out of that, and when they do. You know, it's not a cop-out. I think they're really good cliffhangers.
I find this episode like really enjoyable because it's got good acting with Pat.
Oh, yeah, I think their
Fraser.
supporting cast. I think the weakest actor in it is probably the ones at the start who end up dying, so it's okay. I
quite like the start people, but okay. I think the acting's fantastic in this, and again, episodes like this, I think they don't focus on companions, but they have great companion chemistry, as you said. She gets better in the invasion, but Zoe in this is fantastic. And only being in it for once is great. And I think the Quarks, if they were a bit taller, they might have been...
They are the best monster to not scare children.
They look like me. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Wait, I said to you, didn't it? If we were characters in this story, me and Lennon are the Dominators and you are the Quark.
Exactly.
Well...
It is true.
Can I just go for the Quark and just say its noises and its voice, and when it gets pushed over, the little noise it makes, it is so cute. Why do they make him sound so cute like that? That sort of stuff. Why do they do that? Yeah, I was rooting for the Dominator, to be honest. Why do they sound so cute? That's my question. And when it gets blown up...
The best one's the one when he gets attacked by the bomb and he's like sort of beats like a beetle. His legs are moving really quick.
Yeah, that's cute. But I have to say this is I think Patrick Troughton is probably the second like funniest Doctor because I swear Fraser Hines and Patrick
no one is ever going to beat Tom Baker.
Yeah,
but Patrick Troughton comes fucking close.
Yeah, I think it definitely Patrick and Fraser influenced the comedy in this. And I've only
100%.
just realised how much Scottish lingo comes out of Jamie.
As we become friends with Lennon, we learn more of it each day.
Also, my favourite line, take this your wee tin kettle. Wow, it's just
I was thinking if we were companions in that, well, he is obviously Jamie. Alfie is obviously Zoe, and because she's the smallest.
No.
Actually,
we were discussing this.
Me and you were deciding this a few days ago.
You're Zoe, Luke.
Oh, fuck off.
You're Zoe.
Alfie,
Don't you remember?
Why?
Don't you remember when someone said you look dashing in a miniskirt? So you're Zoe. You're Zoe.
Look, you can put on that purple cat sparkly suit, and then there you go. You would sit it.
Oh no! Yeah, and Zoe was taller than Pat. I'm the shortest, so I'm Pat. Thank you.
Wait. Yes, she was actually. You're Pat, Alfie.
Yes.
You're Pat. Alfie, you're Pat because you're stubby.
Yeah, Patrick Stubby Feet. They used to call him. There's just. I like the Quarks. Like, aside from enslaving all the Dulcian, they're just a great bunch of lads. And I'm not a big fan of how they revert back to the council constantly. But when the Dominator enters, like you said, it's fantastic. But why in the background can you hear someone that goes, sir, you might have to make an appointment first? I'm like, what? Like 2 war machines and a man just walked in. Yeah, you might need to make an appointment. Now, the Dominators is probably, I think, one of the best 60s episodes for its music, aside from the Invasion and Tomb. Maybe Moonbase. I think this has got some great music in, and for some reason we can't find it on the internet.
Yeah, I don't I don't remember a lot. I think it's all the soundtracks that are good, but it's forgettable.
Also, why do the Dominators have really dark eyeliner? The final act of the Doctor being threatened to death, and we get taken to part 5, where they all fight back and the action kicks in. I think is probably the best episode, the strongest. And
Yeah.
the Quarks, however scary they're made out to be, it doesn't help that they're stopped by, again, becoming a turtle and being put on their
Yeah.
back.
Can I just say that level of details in the story, the quark meter with all the quarks and that keep flashing, I think that's pretty accurate of how many are in service.
Yeah.
I think that's really well done for a 60 television program, and it's a good idea and all. They
Yeah.
would have something like that to monitor the quarks. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think the ship and the sets of this, I think, stand up pretty much to today, except for some of the TV screens.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
this is I like Jamie and the second Doctor. I don't know if it's my favourite Doctor in companion duo, because, you know, the seventh Doctor.
It's hard to beat Tom and Harry.
Yeah. Oh, Tom and
Why do
Harry
I say?
good.
Why do I say even before Doctor and Harry?
You know where he goes, it's a great... No. It's so simple, you could have only thought of it. I like that bit. That's great.
Yeah,
And,
like episode 4 and 5 has some really good dialogue.
And, you
But
know...
can I just say, the dresses that they're wearing,
Oh, the curtains.
I have to admit, it's the only thing that lets this story down. It's just so laughable now. Any family member walks in when you're watching this, if the Quarks are on, they're laughing at them.
Oh my
But
god.
if the characters are on, they're laughing at them.
The characters are on with the Dominators. Your mum walks in. Why are you watching RuPaul's Drag Race? Oh, no, I'm watching the Dominators. Like, what? But anyway.
This is some really old RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah.
This is from the 60s.
Black and white. I think Cully is a brilliant side character. And it's the main one that Jamie teams up with. But also,
Oh, right, yeah, I'm crap with names.
do you know when they're on the top of the hill and the boulder's going down? Why is it on top of the hill? Right, this is meant to be a radioactive wasteland, right? Nothing's alive but these Dulcians. Why can you hear birds chirping? Why?
Because I hate to break it to you, Alfie, Doctor Who's not real.
What?
And they had to film this at a quarry. I'm sorry.
What?
You're
so
kidding
sorry.
me.
What?
What?
I hate to break it
What?
Why have I been part of Linda all this time? I
to you.
made
Dick,
my...
I was drinking and I nearly spat that out over my mind.
Whoa.
I'm part of Linda, if you didn't know, London Detective Agency. And it's London
God.
Investigative and Detective Agency. That's it.
As in Guns and Roses.
But they wrap it up with explosions and defeat the Dominators with a magnificent model effect explosion.
I really do think that this story is the most unappreciated Troughton story.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
fair?
That's fair.
Because of how, like, Fear of the Deep, everyone says that, but no one says Fear of the Deep's crap.
Yes.
This is the
But
story that's
it's fine as
constantly said is crap.
All the Crotons though.
If Crotons is
But that is crap.
Crotons
it's
is
good
great.
for Robert Holmes' first script.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Why
till
should
the
that mean anything?
Crotons.
Maybe other than right. Maybe other than the faceless ones, right?
But everyone says that's good. That's the
No,
thing.
But, yeah, but no one talks about it.
The Underwater Menace.
No one.
No, Alfie.
Just because no one talks about it doesn't mean they don't know it's good. No one talks about it because you can't fucking watch the fucking thing.
The Underwater Menace is great.
No one talks about Evil of the Daleks. Yeah, but this is better than the Underwater Menace.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I thought faceless ones is underrated and Dominators is underappreciated.
Aren't they the same
It's- it's-
thing?
No,
But
I hate this. It's not underrated. People don't talk about it because it's not a talking point. It's like, yeah, it's good. Everyone, ask any proper classic fan. They'll say, yeah, that's good. Ask a proper classic fan what about Dominators. They'll say, no, that's shit. And you can go, well, fuck off. You know, it's not. It really isn't shit. It's the same mentality with the Twin Dilemma and Doctor the Silurians and Monster of Paladon. Everyone says the crap because people say they're crap. Watch Monster of Paladon, watch Doctor the Silurians, and watch the Dominators. None of them are crap. All of them are absolutely outstanding stories, and Monster of Paladon is possibly the most underrated
fantastic.
Yep.
Pertwee.
And the same with Paradise Towers. You should go watch that, everyone. That's a classic.
Paradise Towers.
Luke's on silent. Does anyone
You
like
had-
the way it links into the Mind Robber, the final part, a bit like how Moonbase goes into Macroterra.
Macroterra.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, with
I
the
do like
lava
that a
coming
lot.
down.
It's
My
a great
word.
last thing. Oh, don't worry, Jamie. It's only going to cause a minor local volcanic eruption. Yeah, well, we're standing. Oh my word!
Oh my word!
on
Runs
the
into the
island.
TARDIS. That's a great end. And the way that's literally a cliffhanger, like how they're going to get out of it, because they have to resolve it in the mine robber, which is great.
Hmm.
Now, is there any behind the scenes knowledge that we have to hit y'all with? I guess not.
No, we are. I hate to break it to everybody, but we've been very busy, and none of us have watched the behind-the-scenes documentary. Although normally one of us would have. Like last week, I watched all the Underworld stuff. I do apologise, but I think if you're watching this, you've probably got the DVD. Watch it yourself. It's good. I have watched it. You know, I have seen the documentary
Yeah.
at some point,
But
and it is a good one. It's interesting. It is interesting. The Dominators, how we got made, and problems, and
we
the
have,
like.
we have. I've got a few fun facts if you want to know. Chris Jeffries doubles as Patrick Troughton on location stuff.
I can only apologise. It'll end soon.
The Dulcians women's leotard in curtain skirts are what the costumes are made out of. If you wanted to know that.
I'll end it in a minute. Don't worry.
And we have, and no one was called Richard in the making of this episode. That's a shame.
Anyway, I think we'll leave that there. This has been a bit of a shorter review, but because I think with the Dominators, you can't say much because it's a bit samey, but it's good samey.
Oh, it's great. I love the Dominators.
Yeah, I think we'll only give our ratings. So, Alfie, do you want to go first?
Can we do the Echo rating again like we did last episode?
Oh right, yeah. So I'm on Echo now.
7 cute quarks out of 10.
7 cute quarks out of 10.
Oh,
I'll give it
no fun.
7.5 quarks out of 10. If it wasn't my first black and white, I would have gave it a 7. I'm never going to
7.5 Scottish quarks out of 10.
Thank you.
And Luke, what's your rating?
7 deep eyeliner Dominators out of 10.
Fantastic, as Christopher Eccleston would say.
Anyway, that'll about do it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this podcast. I think this is going out on the Sunday, if Alfie gets round to it.
I can't guarantee that.
If you're listening to this and it's Sunday, oh yeah, we need the word for it, don't we? If people have watched it all the way through.
Oh, eyeliner.
Eyeliner, yeah, eyeliner is the word for this week. Don't worry if you don't know how to spell the words either, because we'll know what you mean.
Just put an I,
Yeah.
the letter I, then L.
Yeah.
If you
I'd
don't
also
know how
like to
spell it.
thank Draconian Dan for watching or listening to all of last week's episode, I should say.
Oh, he's a great watcher
we
and
can
listener.
tell if you've been watching all the way through, everyone.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I thanked him on Hangouts. I think he's sent me a message I need to reply to. I'm not ignoring you, mate. I just don't check Hangouts that much.
Yeah, he's
Do
very
apologise.
lazy.
Yeah, you can say that.
I
you
am
can say that.
inactive. He asked these
again.
two.
Yeah, he's only active on the Saturday when we actually need to do the podcast. We actually
I
hate
was.
each other outside of this.
Most times before a podcast, I get 20 messages. Luke, and I go, yeah, at about like 10:30. Yeah,
Yeah.
what? Do you need me? Oh shit.
Jeez
it's-
Louise.
It's not your fault, Luke.
Oh,
No, it-
what?
Well,
Most
no,
of
it
the
is-
times he
hang on, it is
joins.
my fault.
Most of the times he
It's not your
joins, yeah,
fault.
sorry lads, I've just been in the hot tub. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I've just been in the shower and it took me 5 minutes.
Normally I get a message and I'll send a... Anyway, enough about how we prepare a podcast, which is very badly. Next week, well, we have no idea what we'll be talking about. We don't know. We sort the topic out 2 minutes before we do the topic, so...
You know, gives
Exactly.
you a fresh
and we're not
look.
joking there. So, yeah, more madness, nonsense, and just utter bollocks to come yet. So I hope everyone enjoyed this one, and hope you enjoy the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and then the weird one where we murder Lennon live, and then the one after that, and then the
Yeah,
next one.
and we can't
and
really
then the next-
guarantee Lennon's in the next episode because we all know that people are voting to get him out.
Lennon out.
Oh yeah. So put your votes down below. Even if you put vote Lennon out, we're taking that as a vote Lennon out.
What? Why are we even doing this?
Either way, he's out.
If we hit 1, then Lennon's out.
Yeah. If we get 2, Lennon's also out.
Lennon's going to get mutilated live.
Yeah.
And in the dark web. If we get to 3, then we're going for a whole crucifixion. If we get to 4, his family is joining him. And if we get to
Jesus. If we get to 5, we'll rename Tabitha and take her as our own. If we get to 6, we actually sacrifice ourselves. Yeah. Wait, I'm
Alfie,
cross as
we need,
well.
Alfie, we need to do this for you at some point. You're the one who's distracting us every week.
No.
You're the one who's distracting us every week.
No,
aren't you?
I'm not.
Yes, you
I think we
are.
should wrap this up here then. before
Yeah,
anyone
so
exposes
it's
me.
goodbye from.
Alfie. Okay, that's rude.
Leicester.
Lester.
Let's try that again. So, Alfie, you just say it's goodbye from you first.
It's goodbye from me, Alfie. Goodbye.
It's good. It's
Bye.
goodbye from me. It's goodbye from me, Lennon.
Bye.
And it's goodbye from me, Luke.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait.
Bye.
Stop that for echoing.
Bye. Bye.
Done.
Bye.